This is JP Hrisoulas, the crank-heel bastard. The grip has been pared down, undercut a little bit for size. Excuse me. I sounded 240. I'm going to do the leather wrap. As you can see, I shivved the thickness down from the top to the bottom. I'm going to wrap rough side down. So you want to start the with the stop over the thumb, right about there, okay, and wrap it around like that, and then come around tight. Actually, I want to tighten up a little bit more because it moved. There. Come around tight. Just bring that down to the side a little bit, just like that. Put that down like this, and then you start to wrap. It's gonna be kind of boring, but hey. Let's see here. Let me do the camera a little bit better there. There you go. You want to keep it tight up against it as you can. Just keep it tight all the way around, just like this. Okay. Just like this. And just keep wrapping. Make sure you don't twist it, because that would be kind of not good. Correct as you go. Okay. Be correcting as you go. I'll get the hang of this eventually, so please bear with me. I'm still learning how to do this stuff here. It's a learning process, I'll tell you. So anyway, let me explain to you about the belt situation while we're wrapping. I use two basic sizes of belts: 2x62 inch, 2x60 inch, and 2x72 inch aluminum oxide corundum belts. I have been having trouble with my 240 grits on both sizes. Excuse me, popping the seams. And if you ever had a belt pop, one is bad enough. It'll scare you the bejesus out of you. You know. Let's try this back into play here. Here we go. Let me play the focus a little bit. That better? I really can't tell. Hold on. I'm working here focusing. That's better. Okay. So anyway, as I was saying, if one hits, it'll scare you for a while. I'll tell you, it'll put the fear of God in you, because I don't know about you, but it knocks me on my butt, and I'm a big guy. Because that belt swings around, and it smacks you on top of the head. Well, the first one I had pop, oh well, it happens. All of a sudden, I'm popping belts left and right. And it's like every belt. I've had 22 pop. They run for like 10, 15 seconds. You start thinking, oh, okay, I'm safe, and then bang, they pop. Well, I found out that the seams weren't any good. And I called the belt company, and they said, you're on your own. Which I think is sad, because I've been doing business with that company for 40-some years. So I'm looking for a new belt supplier, and I think I've got one. The guys from VSM, whatever it is, abrasives, I talked to them, and they said that's horrible what he did, and they sent me some samples out, and I'm going to give them a try here the next couple of days. But I did find a few belts that did not pop, and that's from a previous order. So it's getting, kind of concerning with these belt popping, because you never know what's going to happen. And the last thing I want to do is have a belt pop and go into this camera, because I spent that would not be good. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this off right about here. Shears. And I get this out of the way, and then we'll finish wrapping this up. Gotta hope I have enough leather. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. We'll do a little more wrap after this. And I do. So now tie this off. You gotta get a little tricky. So you want to leave a tail about that long. And then you want to basically mark where you want to come in at, which is right about here. And you take your straight edge razor and you put that down on the table here. See what I'm doing? See that? Let's try this here. Right there. Let me show you zoom in there a little bit better. There you go. And you want to basically just shave this down. I'm going to wrap it a couple times. As you wrap it. Okay. Now basically want to very gently and carefully, not slice your fingers, and shave this down a little bit, because that way you don't end up with that lump of leather. Just shave it. I know my big hands are in the way, but you see how shaved? Okay, so go back, tighten this back up. You always tighten it back up at this point. Okay. But you don't want too tight back here, because this is where you have to slip the leather under. So you get down right to where you want to go, which is, let me get this camera out here a little bit better. I'm getting the hang of it. Okay, bring this around. Now, here's the fun part. You got to loosen these last two loops up, like this. Okay. And you want to bring this around, put it under both loops. It's easier said than done, especially for somebody with fingers the size of mine. I tell you, it's at times you wonder. Got the little udikai sticking out here, so I'll get there with my pliers. Pull that up, and through. That's enough to get this thing through here. Tighten that one up. Now you want to tighten these as you go here. Okay. Now remember, the tighter you get it now, the better. So you want to snug it out, but here again you want to snug this up as well. So you want to loosen this up a little bit and pull this through. Now, tighten it up. See that gap? It's got to go. So you just tighten her up, pull it through. Tighten it up. Work it. Here are pliers. You can hear it tightening. This is what you want. It's tightening up real nice. Now it's only through 2 loops, so how are you going to keep it from unraveling? You know, with use. Easy, you lacquer it. Also darken up the finish a little bit. So with that nice and tight, as you can see, take your razor blade and just cut that off. I'm gonna get one more squeeze, one more turn, just to make sure here. I want this thing tighter than the Scotsman's purse string. And you just cut this off here. Take a little bit of screwdriver. And you cut that in. And the next step will be lacquering, which will be shortly. And hopefully you got something out of the video. Thank you so much for your time. Please hit the like button, please hit the subscribe button, and the next video will be lacquering, and these things will be done.